Keith Egan, PGL, and Dan the Beast Severn.
We probably have the biggest age difference in tonight's match here right now.
Possibly history.
Possibly here right now. You know, we got a lot of great experience, that's for sure, coming out of Gene. Gene, I think, is around that late 50s here right now. Probably has his AARP card, had to utilize that in order to get it tonight, don't you think there, Keith? Then we got young
he did something to get that mustache.
Larry Sofield here in the process there as well. He's in here. This actually is his first PGL event in place. Nice job right there. Nice job. Oh, Gene's got him in trouble here right now. Gene's got him in trouble. He's in that mount position.
I see a happy Andrew Riddles.
That mount position. You're saying that Gene Berger's corner crew gets a little excited at times, do you?
Yeah, they're so excited they got to keep their hands out of the ring.
Well, I think they might have heard you just a little bit there on that one, okay? Oh, nice job, Gene, in the mount position right now, looking to see what young Nick Sofield is looking to do. He might be trying to go into an arm bar, a scarf hold.
What do you do from Nick's position here?
From Nick's position, I mean, it's kind of one of those games. It's where somewhere along the line he will have to do the inevitable of probably either giving up his back as he tries to spin through. He's going to try to break that mount position. Gene's
got a little bit of a weight advantage on
Gene's got, again, he knows how to use those legs. Gene has an amateur wrestling background. He knows how to use those legs. He knows how to use his body weight.
How would you rate Gene's mustache on a 1 to 10?
I tell you, from what today's PGL that I've seen here thus far, I'd say it ranks in the top 5. I don't know if we have 5 mustaches here. All right.
I don't know if there's 5 mustaches left. 1 minute, 1 minute. I think I might grow a mustache.
Well, just kind of to show you over the lineage of the mustache itself, though, Keith. I mean, ever since Adolf Hitler came along there, that the small square mustache, no one wears that anymore. Just he brought a bad taste to a lot of people's minds right now.
I think Charlie Chaplin had a little bit to do with that.
Well, no, he had a good thing going for it. Okay, here we go. Going back to the action. We have Gene still in the mount position. What he's doing, he's buying some time. He's letting young young Nick Sofield kind of use him up. Yes, he's just using a great deal of his muscles and stuff like this. And obviously, it uses up a great deal of the cardiovascular in exchange. Nick's got to learn to breathe, relax while he's out there in position here. Gene now manipulating, looking for possible. I don't know. I can't see quite from my angle right now.
He's going for a triangle choke of some sort. I can't see.
We did get the hammer strike, and now we are at the end of the first round. So both athletes are heading back to their corner here now to get instruction by their coaches. I don't know, Keith, are they picking up any of the conversation there in the red corner?
I'm not quite sure, but it looks like...
I think they might be still just picking us up just so keep it PG-13, I guess, or Keith.
What's wrong with that?
But right now,
I can see the blue corner,
which I'm sure the coach is taking place, and for Nick Sofield, I mean, they're just trying to keep the match more on his feet, trying to put in that mount position, because that did take a great cardiovascular toll. And Gene is, I said, cardiovascular could always mean a little bit of an issue, especially as you start to get up there in years. But he did an excellent job in that mount position.
I'll tell you what, Nick's got a game face on him.
He's definitely coming out a little bit more aggressive in round number 2 here now. Nicholas Sofield in the black and the white trim. And Gene in the black and, purple top trim.
Right in the half guard. That was nice. That was a struggle. That wasn't easy.
That was a struggle. I would say Gene with the underhook series right there. I think we referred back to some of the amateur wrestling, maybe a little bit of an ankle pick / knee block to help take Nick
you got the hook in behind that leg. Basically dragged him down.
Gene, knee up the middle. Let's pass.
Coaching coming there from the blue corner there for Gene. How to get that leg out from between Nick Sofield's legs so he can pass the guard position, maybe be in a cross body, cross mount position. got our referee out there, Jose
Vasquez.
who's doing a great job trying to keep the action into the ring. They were getting close to being out of bounds and maybe out of the ring altogether.
And we are at the, looks like we got 2 minutes left in this round. A lot could happen.
Kind of always difficult when you have to bring the athletes back into the center and restart them, because it's not really quite the same as the action that you're in the midst of.
Never is. It's never the same. Somebody always slips something out.
Well, like we were saying earlier, Keith, when we did our first play-by-play, you know, the ring offers the audience better viewing of the action that is taking place inside the cage with all the chain linking and the different posts. Really does obstruct a great deal of the action. Gene again in that mount position. He's looking back over his corner, getting his instruction taking place. Buying his time. I mean, and again, young Nick Sofield has used up a great deal of energy right there just trying to move.
I think Dante Rivera just said that Gene is 110 years old.
110? Wow. He looks good for 110. You know? I hope I can hang in there till 110.
I think that you will. Something tells me that you will. Something tells me you'll be fighting until you're 110.
They're making me blush. Still on top.
I mean, that's solid control. I mean, I don't know if it's just the weight,
Berger.
but I know that Nick is an arm wrestling champion, and apparently he's got some strength behind him.
Well, yeah, yes, he does. Comes from a lineage of arm wrestlers there. You know, with Gene Berger on top in the mount position, has utilized that mount position very well, and it's taken a physical toll, because you don't see Nicholas really bucking up those hips as much there right now, and it is taking a cardiovascular toll in the process as well.
I mean, you have 20 pounds on you. 20 pounds over you, on top of you, is an issue, especially if you're on your belly for 3 minutes, 2 minutes. You know.
Okay, our final 10-second hammer, ending out round number 2's action. And there we have it, the conclusion of round number 2.
It went pretty much the same as last round.
Gene looked pretty good there coming back to this corner. Didn't look like there was much of a fatigue factor. Now you look at Nicholas Sofield. He's actually a little tired there right now. Coaching's got to talk to him a little bit about slowing that breathing down, getting some deep breaths into, so that you got 1 minute of a break, but you got to take advantage of that 1 minute.
That's exactly what's going on in the blue corner here.
Yep, we can actually see him directly. He's slowing that breathing down. He's been in great control so far in this match. I mean, how do you look at this? It's the sheer fact that Gene has end up in 2 takedowns, 2 mount position. He's probably leading in the points here thus far, if I was to speculate there just a little bit.
I would agree.
Nicholas Sofield's going to have to make a strong 3rd round.
If you check out the corner of Gene Berger, we got Dante Rivera, who just lost the last Bellator card in Atlantic City, and won his last match.
Well, Michigan is definitely New Jersey rich with mixed martial arts competitors and submission grapplers. You see
Gene trains under Stephen Bongiorno, who's a black belt underneath of Ricardo Almeida, who was a king of pancrase.
Again, that's for Gene. He's got the double underhook position. He's got good control. Gene Berger. Nice.
Beautiful. That was beautiful, even with the ropes. It was beautiful with the ropes.
Made a nice soft landing, I think, with the ropes.
It was like a ladder. Boop, 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 boop.
You see, Gene looking over his corner. Corner's doing an excellent job there of coaching him, keeping him going. The reality is, as you hit a certain age, it's a little bit harder to train for these events.
It's amazing the endurance that this guy has.
Well, Gene was sharing with me some of the stories that typically all these different submission grappling events that he goes to, he's typically the oldest guy. No one else is in his age bracket or in his weight bracket, so they have to put him in the younger age groups, and usually with heavier guys.
Yeah, this is his actually second PGL bout. He fought about a year ago at PGL 4 against actually David Clemens who's a local legend around here too. So there's two older guys. Even but Gene was still 10 years a senior, I think, maybe more. I can't remember.
Okay, once back to our action. We got Gene Berger on top here of young Nicholas Sofield.
Nick's hanging in there. He's hanging in there.
Again, Nick, I think that Gene's been taking a little bit of advantage of Nicholas's lack of submission grappling training. He came in here, and I think this actually is his very first submission grappling experience. Has been today with the AGL and then into the PGL, or maybe the PGL.
He did a nice job enough that we wanted to bring him up and check him out.
Exactly. Gene, once again, looking back to his corner, getting some more instruction, because sometimes the corner man can see something that you can't see in the midst of all the action that you're in.
I think that if Gene squeezes his last minute out and doesn't and pulls off a victory, I think that the crowd's going to go pretty.
He is trying to finish this right now. He's putting a pretty good squeeze in right now. I actually think if he was to throw both hooks in and arch up with that squeeze, that they might be able to finish this match. Again, Nicholas Sofield is coming back there, is moving the action around, so he's still staying active from underneath, trying to get Gene off of him.
Sneak your left arm and over his arm and go.
Coming down to the 10-second mark at the moment.
Final action here. Round number 3.
Looks like old man Gene's gonna pull this one off.
Father Time has put one out here. Let's get in the round number 3.
There we go. There's the bang.
That's what you wait for there, Keith. That's what you wait for.
I had to warn the crew over there not to be banging on the ring. Wow, that was pretty good. That was age versus beauty. I'll tell you what.
Going to the judges here right now, but I don't know. I think that pretty much most people fail to tell who ended up winning that match, because you got to look at the aggressor, who was getting the takedowns, and
you got to give a big shout out to Nick for taking this at short notice.
Oh yes, excellent job there,
and putting his heart out there.
Nick Sofield will come back again, and he'll be that much stronger for the future PGL events.
By unanimous decision, your winner, Mean Gene Berger!
As I predicted.
Excellent job there. Our champion, Gene Berger. He has defied Father Time one more time.